So what are your thoughts on that? Because to me, it seems like it's kind of an interesting.
I said it before. I'll say it again. The business was there first. You know, the business does not have a responsibility to come to us. Just because we have these specialized skills and speak this language that they don't, doesn't mean that they have to come to us. And remember, and this is where, again, where outsourcing is potentially dangerous to us, right? The cloud is dangerous to us. If we're sitting waiting for the sales organization to come to IT because we have sales or business savvy, if we're sitting waiting for that to happen, and instead they decide they're just going to go to salesforce.com instead, where are we? It's our responsibility to go to the business and realize that we exist for the purposes of enabling the business to run, enabling the business to grow, and if we're in a great position, if we're really fused with the business, even enabling that business to transform into going into new areas and being like an Amazon.
So it's kind of like water. Water always flows to the lowest common point, then freezes in your gutter, and half your roof collapses.
And then the front of your house falls off.
Hypothetically.
Yeah, hypothetically speaking. If anybody's a Facebook friend with Tim, you've seen the front of his house actually fell off.
Yeah. Yeah, so have half a house.
He now understands what ice damming is.
Yeah. Personal experience. So that's an interesting point that we want to get, IT has to be the person that's going to broker this fusion. No one else can do it. It's their responsibility. And if we wait, we'll find business will go around us. They'll find other ways to solve the problems. And like in my story, when they go around it, it can create more problems than good it does for the entire organization. It may solve sales, very specific problem, but it may create other problems organizationally.
Absolutely.
So IT involvement has the ability to limit that kind of failure, that collapse of the roof kind of environment.
Sure.
You mentioned another thing here, I'd just like to get, and the wrap up of this is kind of thoughts on cloud. So when we think about cloud computing, it's everywhere. Microsoft has this commercial now, it's like, take it to the cloud.
Yeah.
Don't understand what the cloud is. Is it a video editing application? I have no idea what it is, but take it to the cloud. Yeah. Everybody's talking about the cloud. You talk to people, IT won't exist in 5 years, 10 years, because it's all going to be in the cloud. First of all, how many people in here think that the cloud is going to drastically change the way we do business from an IT perspective? So it is a serious threat, right? It's a serious thing that we need to look at. Just like the mini computers and microcomputers are going to destroy the mainframes. There's still mainframe-like structures out there. So we have to consider it. So what are your thoughts on the cloud? What's the cloud going to look like 3, 5, 10 years from now?
I forget. I was just talking to somebody at lunch, and I said, I can envision. Actually, I was talking to Deb, right? I can envision. At first, I said 10 years, and then I extended it out. It might be more 15 or 20. But I can envision that at some point, in our future, what we do in accessing, applications with these, we probably won't even have our own networks or our own resources at all anymore. Let's face it. If the carriers were able to provide a secure and high-performing access anywhere, where you could have it in a private kind of and secure fashion, access anywhere to the resources that your business wants, such that no matter what the device is, laptop, tablet, or phone, you could gain access to your resources, gain access to the things that run your business in a secure, kind of fashion. Wouldn't you take advantage of that? The business would, whether we as IT professionals would want to admit it. The business certainly would.